Sewing Authentic Jeans. Part 4. Sewing Jeans. Top stitch and finish the fly zip. Members can download the jeans pattern from my site, angelakane.com. It is drafted in sizes 6 to 22. To join, check out the details below. Right, I have now overlocked and trimmed that side of the fly guard. We have come to the stage when we can remove the tacking from the centre front. So carefully snip through the tacking, opening up as far as the top stitching. Get rid of the threads. We now have a working zip. The underguard is perfectly placed. The next job is to top stitch along here. To do this, we open the zip and, using the zipper foot, stitch close to the fold, continuing as far as we are able. After that, we top stitch along this edge. To do that, with the zip still open, we tuck this side under and top stitch, again continuing as far as we can. The end of this line of stitching will never be visible, so you need not fuss too much here. Whereas getting this line of stitching right is important. But stop stitching as soon as you meet resistance. Yes, that's far enough, I think. This is looking pretty good. We don't need the tailor's tack anymore, that can go. Now the next thing we want to do is to neaten the crotch seam edge while we can still get at it. So we are going to trim and zigzag or overlock the seam. Then we neaten off the other fly extension by trimming and zigzagging or overlocking in the same way. When we have done that, with this pressed to the left, we're going to top stitch all the way up to join this stitching. So stitching from the bottom up, take your time to get this straight. Stitch meeting up with the other stitching. make sure the fly guard is lying flat underneath. That's looking very good. Right, this is the last pair of jeans that I made. I finished with bar tacks in this arrangement, but you can do them in a variety of ways. They are there to stop the zip from opening too wide. It is also a way of securing the lower end of the zip guard in position. I find that top stitching thread is too thick for these bar tacks, so I used a matching regular thread. So we are ready to finish off our fly with the bar tacks. One more test to make sure, as these bar tacks will be tricky to unpick. These are looking pretty good. I find starting in the middle at the centre front seam is good, then stitching a few stitches back, then forward, then back to centre. Makes it easy to get them even. I'm using the stitch compensation tool again. Set back a little so I can stitch in reverse. Not bad. Then one across the curve. The job of this one is to keep the bottom of the fly guard in position. If you don't want bar tacks, just the top stitching, you can secure the position of the fly guard by stitching from the inside. We have finished the hardest part of making jeans. The bar tacks are looking good. We have a nice straight line of top stitching. The zip opens and closes. The inside is reasonably neat. I could have sewn these tails in to neaten. The bar tack is holding the fly guard in position. If we decided against the bar tacks, we would make a few stitches here to keep the fly guard in its position without going through to the outside. We are ready for the next stage, the front pockets. So good so far. Part 5 of sewing jeans coming up next. we will be sewing the front pockets. Join my site angelakane.com to download the jeans sewing pattern in sizes 6 to 22. Be one of my many members having success with this pattern. Members have access to everything, a whole range of useful classic PDF sewing patterns, sewing ebooks, and also video downloads of all my in-depth tutorials to keep. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe for updates and give this one a like if you want to see more of the same.